So when it comes to making money with your blog, there are two things you absolutely need. The first thing is you need to be bringing in traffic. People have to be coming to your blog. And then number two, you have to find a way to turn those people into income. How are you going to generate income from that traffic? And what those two things have in common is your blog post. Your blog post is so important. People got to go to it. People got to convert from person to income from it. So let's talk about how I write amazing blog posts that bring me in income. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Breonna Queen. I'm a full-time content creator, and on this channel right here, I share all things content creation so that you can make consistent income with your content. On this channel, I'm not talking about trendy things. I'm talking about things that are going to either allow you to supplement your income or replace your income. So let's talk about blogging, because blogging is so profitable. I make consistent 4 figures every single month from my blog, and listen, it's not dead. It's still profitable and it's still popular. So when it comes to creating amazing blog posts, there is a science to it. There's art to it, and there's a way to do it so it's easier and faster. So when it comes to writing a great blog post, the first thing I do is I think about the topic. What will my topic be about? Will it be fashion? Will it be about beauty, style, makeup? Like, what will it be about? As a blogger, I really do feel like you need a niche. People say, oh, you don't need a niche anymore. Niches are dead. Had a little wardrobe malfunction there. So people say, oh, I don't need a niche. Like, niches are dead. As a blogger, I do feel like you do need a niche. You do need to have content pillars. And if you don't have a niche, then you should have a niched audience, right? So let's say that you're a mommy blogger. You can have articles on the best recipes for a mom with toddler. You can have fashion for moms with toddlers. You can have, the best software for moms with toddlers. Like, you can kind of expand that because it's a niched audience as opposed to a niche where it's just like, stuff for new moms. But you do have to have either a niche or a niche audience, because when it comes down to create content, it's going to be so much easier for you because you have content pillars. And content pillars are just pillars within your brand that you talk about, right? So with my brand, Breonna Queen, I have my pillars: beauty, style, lifestyle, and then the occasional, day in the life as a full-time entrepreneur and content creator. Those are my pillars. With Learn with Bree, my pillars are blogging and YouTube and digital products, because I really talk about ways that you can make a consistent income with your online content. So it's very, very important that you do have content pillars, you do have a niche, so that when it comes time to write your blog post, you know what topics you're going to be writing about. It's going to be very, very easy. If you're a fashion and beauty blogger, you know your topic is going to be around fashion and beauty, right? So then really get hyper-focused. Okay, is this blog was going to be about makeup? It's going to be about style? It's going to be about fashion? What is going to be the topic for this blog post? Number 2, now it's time to do some keyword research. A lot of bloggers do not make money, don't make any money at all. And the biggest reason why is because they're not doing keyword research. Blogging is not about you. Blogging is about the reader. You're solving a problem. You're providing a solution. So you don't want to write Dear Diary blog posts. You don't want to write, what I wore today blog posts. Most people don't care about that. They care about how you can help them. So instead of talking about the leather jacket that you wore, talk about 3 ways to style a leather jacket. Now you're providing somebody a solution. Instead of talking about my trip to Indiana, talk about these 6 things you can do when you go to Indiana. Now you're providing a solution, and now you're helping somebody with something. So you want to do keyword research. What are people looking for? Are people looking for what to do when you travel to Indiana? Are people looking for fun things to do with kids while in Indiana? Are people looking for, should I move to Indiana? Like, you really want to do keyword research and figure out what people are actually looking for, and then write blog posts for that. When it comes to like finding out people are looking for, there's all types of keyword research tools that you can use. I'll link to my favorite ones down below, and I really talk about it inside of my bankable blogging program. But finding keywords that people are actually looking for so that you can be the answer to them. You want to be the connector between the person's problem in Google, right? They type into Google a problem, and then you want your blog post to show up to behind the rank. If someone's typing in how to do better box braid, you have a blog post on how to do better box braid, you want to be able to type that how to do better box braids into Google, and then your blog post pop up, right? You want to be the connection between that. So you want to do keyword research that you can actually ensure what people are looking for and provide the solution for, because then it goes back to traffic, right? You have to bring in traffic to your blog. You cannot bring traffic to your blog if you are writing blog posts about things that nobody cares about. So you have to write keyword search blog posts. You have to do some research behind it. So number 2 is doing keyword keyword research for that blog post. You can do that leveraging Google search results. You can do that with keyword research tools. Figure out what are questions people are asking, and then I want to be the one that provide them that solution. Number 3, it is time to outline your post. So it's easy for me to write blog posts quicker and to batch them when I outline my blog post. But like really outlining my blog post, what is absolutely necessary? What do I need to include in this blog post? So if my blog post is best moisturizers for dark skin, then will I add a paragraph on how to apply moisturizer? Will I add a paragraph on how I decided that these are the best moisturizers? Like, you want to write an outline of things that are absolutely necessary for you to include in the blog post. So do your outline, do your title, do your intro, do the what's needed for the middle, and then have your conclusion. So I do my outline first. Once I have the outline done, it makes everything so much easier, because then I have to plug in stuff, right? Plug in my intro, plug in my conclusion, plug in the middle parts. So outline, then write your stuff. And not just write. I don't worry about grammatical issues or spell check or SEO. I literally just write. Once I have the outline, I just write what needs to be written. So once I have the blog post written, then I spell check. I have Grammarly. I like Grammarly, and I use Grammarly to help me with any issues I have, commas, grammatical punctuations, all that stuff. I will then edit my post. This is when I add in my images. I'll add in video. If I have a blog post that's very, very similar, for example, if I have a blog post and it is the best white shoes for this season, then I'll say, if you have black shoes, check out this blog post, the best black shoes, and then link that as well. I'll interlink other stuff. Once I've actually written the blog post, then I go in and I SEO optimize it. And SEO just means search engine optimization, and search engine optimization just means optimizing it so that Google can pick it up. So I'll add in my images, I'll do all of that stuff once I've actually written the blog post. I've noticed a lot of people will actually try to write the blog post and SEO optimize it at the same time, and I feel like it's a little more difficult to do that because you're trying to do two things at once, and it can interfere with you writing the best blog post. So just write the blog post first, then edit it, then SEO optimize it. So then once I have the blog post SEO optimized, I have images, it's complete, then I either post it instantly or I schedule it out. So with my fashion and beauty blog, 10% of my traffic comes from Pinterest. Not a lot. I don't do Pinterest a lot, but I do leverage it. It does bring me in some traffic, about 10%. So with every blog post that I have, I do make sure I pin it to Pinterest. Whether that is, pinning the images I use inside the blog post, or creating some pins on Canva and using those. But once I finish my blog post, I'm not done. I have to promote it. And I do that leveraging Pinterest and then also requesting that Google crawl the post. So from there, you can share it on your social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't really do that because I noticed for me it was a waste of time. Like, people don't want to leave TikTok to read my blog. They don't want to leave, Instagram watching reels to read my blog post. So for me, I found it was a waste of time to promote my blog on social media platforms. Pinterest and Google really does it for me. And then occasionally I will get some YouTube traffic as well from videos like this. So that is how I really write my blog posts, and write them as quickly as possible. And I found that this pattern works for me. It allows me to write great blog posts faster, quicker, and that is really important because, again, when it comes to blogging, you want to get lots of traffic and be able to convert that traffic into income. So I'm doing that with my blog post. If you guys enjoyed this blog post, you're going to love my resource library. It includes a free blogging checklist. It includes social media calendar. It includes like all types of guides and checklists for you, and it's free for you. Just go to BreonnaQueen.com/free to access my free resource library. So I'll talk to you guys in my very next video. Stay healthy, happy, beautiful, and blessed. Bye guys.